Our next match, one fall from Florida, Lee Scott, and from parts unknown, the Raider. Tag Team Champions from Michigan, Rick Steiner. And from Tennessee, Eddie Gilbert.
All right, fans, we're ready now with tag team action. Rick Steiner, Eddie Gilbert team together. The United States Tag Team Champions against Lee Scott and the Raider. And Kevin Sullivan here with me. And Kevin, you should be really familiar with Steiner and Gilbert.
I certainly am. They're the culprits. They stole the U.S. tag belts from Doc and myself on a blatant miscall by the referee.
Hot stuff, Eddie Gilbert. The man in the ring for his team. The Raider starts it off across the way. Back to the ropes. Gilbert gets a clean break. And they tie up again. Headlock now by Gilbert out near the center of the ring. What a tremendous combination this should be. Of course, we know Steiner, 254 pounds out of Bay City, Michigan, NCAA All-American in 1983 at Michigan. And he was only 191 pounds in, Kevin, but he's really added some bulk and some strength to it.
And let me tell you this, he never became anything in the wrestling business until he was associated with Kevin Sullivan in the Varsity Club. And don't you ever forget it. I want to ask you one question. You know, you're a man. This is a man's sport. What is that bubble-headed bleach blonde doing out there?
Missy Hyatt.
Yeah, what is she doing out there?
She's giving moral support to
moral support.
Gilbert, yeah.
What kind of moral support? I'd like to know. It looks like another Wade Boggs affair to me.
No, I tell you, when you look out there at that, Kevin, I say you're going to turn it up a notch. And you got someone like that standing in your corner. Good clothesline there by Gilbert. The Raider down. That's the blonde you talked about a moment ago.
The bubble-headed blonde. What is she doing up there? A man doesn't need a woman in his corner. Lee
got into the ring, and he's down from a hard right hand. Now, here's the tag to Steiner from Gilbert. Powerhouse right hand by Steiner.
What are you going to tell me? That's a great wrestling move?
Oh, he's such a powerful, strong individual. We talked about him being a little flaky. You know, he talks to Alex every now and then, and I think he's the only one that hears Alex and knows what's going on with it. Look. He's got Scott up on the ropes in the corner. He's got to suplex him off of that rope, Kevin. Powerful move right there by Steiner.
Well, I'm going to give him his dues. It was a good move, but he couldn't do it to any member of the Varsity Club. Could you imagine trying to do that to Dangerous Dan? Oh, the greatest world TV champion of all times, Mike Rotunda. Never mind the good Dr. Death.
It's amazing, fans, the power that is packed into that frame of that young man, Rick Steiner. He's so strong.
What are you trying to tell me? He's offensive? He's very offensive to me,
He's very powerful, very strong. I think he can pick up probably anybody in wrestling and slam him. He probably can press anybody.
No.
He's just that strong kid.
No. He can press some people. He can slam some people, but he couldn't do it to any member of the Varsity Club, like I stated before. Good move, Gilbert. Good move by the Raider. He uses it.
That knee caught him right in the back as he came off of the ropes. Now here's Scott. Shoulders to the mat, only for count or two, and Gilbert kicks out.
You know, you've seen a lot of wrestlers, Bob, in your time, and do you think this Eddie Gilbert likes to get beat up? I think he has some kind of complex, a martyr's complex, where he likes to get really beat up. And I like to watch Doc or Dan Spivey, myself, or Mike Rotunda when we really beat him up.
Kevin, I've seen so many times when it takes more than one to beat up on this man, hot stuff Eddie Gilbert. He's a whale of an athlete, so quick, so agile in the ring.
He's a whale. He looks like a whale? What did you say?
No, I say he's so quick and so agile in the ring, yeah. Really gets around, knows what he's doing. Suplex right there by the Raider. Got him covered with a press, but he can only hold him for the count of 1. He didn't have that leg hook.
Basic move mistake by the Raider. I don't know who he is, but he shows great wrestling talent.
All the way across the ring to the corner goes Gilbert. He ducks right under the Raider. And the Raider caught that corner and that turnbuckle right on the shoulder. The tag now from the Raider to Scott. Here's Steiner in the center of the ring to meet him head on.
Here's a perfect example of brawn, no brains. The man should have been on offensive. Don't give a man a chance.
There's Powers. What a powerful move by Gilbert. I'm surprised that Scott got up from that one. Clothesline when he comes over the rope, down again. Steiner reeling after that block, and when they came together with that collision, made the tag to Gilbert.
Here comes Gilbert's patent movement. Looks like to me the hot shot. It certainly is.
Over the ropes with that hot shot, that slingshot. He's got Scott pinned. Hook the leg. 1, 2, 3, and there's your winner.
Your winner, Rick Steiner and Hot Stuff, Eddie Gilbert.
All right, fans, let's take another look at it in slow motion. The hot stuff move by Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert as he's going to whip Scott into the ropes. He's going to lift him up when he comes off. Right across the top rope. Hard to the mat he goes. Gilbert covers him, hooks the leg for the count of 3. And it's all over with our winners, Rick Steiner, Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert. When we come back, 6-man tag team action. Mike Rotunda, Dr. Death, Danny Spivey, all right after this.